Robbie Wong here, going to play some Historic Best of 3 against Recycle Toad. Recycle Toad and I are both at the 92%ers. Let's draw another land, shall we? Mono red. Okay, Heartless Act is good, Uro is good, Hydroid Krasis, if we survive, is good, Maelstrom Pulse is okay. Let's draw another land and then we'll talk. This hand is okay. It has interaction, it has rampant life gain, so we'll, between these 5 cards, see if it's enough. Ooh. Maelstrom Pulse stock went way up. That's not a land. So the only real question is, do we bother to Heartless Act something? Hopefully they play another creature and we do. And then hopefully we just nail the 3rd land on turn 3 and move forward with our lives. See what opponent does. Opponent thinks. Double Beaumont Courier. Oh, you know what? Maelstrom Pulse isn't going to work because it's not going to be a guaranteed 2-for-1, because if they have mana up, then they'll just sack the 1. Let's see if they'll discard 4 for 3. Nope. Those all just live in exile. Oh, we don't get to know. Alright, we're going to Uro before they play a Raptor or 2-mana enchantment that stops us from gaining life. Okay. Not hitting the land drops like we thought we would.
I'm the best fire starter there is. Today's my lucky day.
For Bone Crusher. Okay, well now is a good time to kill Beaumont Courier. So they're stranded on lands. But if I do that, then this Chandra goes kind of unchecked. Alright, we can always Aether Pulse it. We want them stuck on cards. That's what we want. We fire off these Aether Gusts pretty willy-nilly.
Yup, you're going down.
If we could draw a 5th land... Yes. Okay, so let's Uro, and then we can Aether Gust the Chandra. Thoughtseize, not as good as we'd like. Alright, so let's put a stop on their main. We end the turn, they draw a card, and then we Aether Gust this Chandra, so that way we don't have to deal with it for 2 turns-ish. And we stock the graveyard to 5. We might... Drawing another land means we can Crisis for 4, trade that off with a Bone Crusher. I mean, even if we don't... Yes, 5th land is good for us. Man, what are they hiding? If we shock this in, then we don't gain as much life. I think we're going to do this tapped and then do this for 3. Not for the life gain, but to trade with Bone Crusher. Maybe 4 is worth the 2 life, like going to 6, so that way this isn't going to die to Lightning Strike. Okay. My words are so yummy. To 2? Oh no, they can just Chandra and kill me. Womp womp womp. Thoughtseizing would have been good.
Let's do this. Oh, this is gonna hurt.
That's just so few life to play with. Well done, mono red player. Drawing a few extra lands in the beginning would have been a good difference. Alright, Fatal Push, good. Heartless Act, good. Cry, good. Elder Gargaroth, too slow. Shark Typhoon could maybe trade. Let's trim one Extinction Event. Let's trade these 8th. Actually, you know what? Let's trade the Thoughtseizes. Disdainful Stroke, Aether Gust. Negate, since we saw Chandra might play. I don't know. It's hard to hold up, and it's not always mana efficient. You're trading 2 mana for their 1 mana, 2 mana spell. Okay. Oh, there's no swamp. We should have played this. Okay, that's fine. Alright, plays into Cry. Actually, we'll do Castle, so we can Cry on turn 3. Hopefully they go double 1-drop. That works too. Not quite the aforementioned Negate. Alright, let's just get the 2-for-1 here. Move on with our life. Go land, Aether Gust something, land, Nissa something. Yeah. Need to get forest with this on the next turn. Let's just Aether Gust this now. Before they attack and then use my own Negate against me. They throw it to the bottom, get 2. Soul Scar. Do I want to Aether Gust that now? Nah, let's hold on to it. Heartless Act is good. Let's get Forest. We don't have a Forest Swamp, so we can't hold up Heartless Act, but we can hold up Aether Gust, so let's do that.
Harness the elements.
Alright, on the board. Two lands. It's probably a good place to be for us. Come on. It's mono red. It's not that deep. Alright. Opponent going for face. So they'll play a land. They could shock to kill Breeding Pool if these line up. That's a pretty big Soulscar Mage. Too bad it's not going to connect. They do have Roiling Vortex. Let's save 4 life, shall we? Okay, so this doesn't have... Let's kill it now. And then let's make this island get up and go. Mono red at a lower life total than us, but with more cards than the control deck, so, you know, just typical Magic things. We're taking 2? Wouldn't be surprised to just see these cards come out, yeah. I'm gonna hold on to this last one. Am I? We can start to draw cards. Let's see what they play. My turn. I kind of want to draw. Let's force this to happen too. Like, what do you want to shoot? You get to shoot now, or you don't get to shoot at all. Targets that. You can tap it for mana if you have another instant, but we don't, so we won't. Alright. Looks like we still drew the... Let's animate it. Attack with both. And then... do we regret if we draw? I don't think we will. That feels pretty good. So this is 2, 3, 4. They can't, if they Shatter Skull Smashing, they can't quite kill everything. Alright, well, let's put this game away. Let's survive this next turn. We get to Crisis for, well, not as much as we like. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10. Crisis for 8. They play it as a tapped land. Alright, well, this game's over. Yeah, so let's go here. Let's attack with everything. They'll be forced to chump block.
Harness the elements.
Chump blocks, as predicted. And now we put the game away. We're gonna keep one, yeah. Opponent has read this story before. Alright, that was the easy game. Now we have to win the one on the draw. Rice is done. Hello? Game? Sideboard? No? Yes? Let's restart Magic. And we can look at this. That's a Sultai Rad. Not of it again. Let's restart Magic. Yeah, so far this month, like of November, we've played against Sultai Ramp a lot. Gruul 22 times, Mono Red 17 times, and this also counts our off-stream time. So, ooh. Recycle Toad versus, what's going on? Sideboard, hooray! We got there. I think I liked the way I sideboarded. I think we're in a lot of trouble on the draw. I think I want this Extinction Event, the second Extinction Event, more than the third Hydroid Krasis. Because I will always be happy to see that on turn 4. Hydroid Krasis I won't necessarily be happy to see on turn 4, because it just is a 2/2 flyer that cycles and gains 1 life. It's not as exciting as just bodying half or all their army. Yeah, let's do it. We'll Fetid Pools on 1. So that way we can cry on 3. No turn 1 play. So here comes the Rogue. Yep. Oh no. That's not what you want to see. Alright, we got a Shock. Let's go ahead and Growth Spiral now. That way if we get a Triome or something, yeah, we can fit it in. Okay, this means that they're going to get another hit off of Robber of the Rich, but such is life. Let's do land triple 1-drop. Alright. Getting there. Ugh, gross. Hitting all of my cards. That's it? Okay, well we can't hold up Negate afterwards. I'm just going to go ahead and fire this off. And if they want to discard their 4 cards for whatever this is, good luck to ya. 2 for 1, kind of 2.5 for 1. The exiled card, I mean, it didn't end up in their hands. It's not. If the game goes long, it was kind of a 3 for 1. Alright, next turn. Wow. No plays. So if we do this, go fetch another forest for future Nissa. And then we can still hold up Negate. And we'll take this opportunity. No Spikefield Hazard. Take this opportunity to stick the Overgrown Tomb without taking damage. Feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good. I mean, opponent still has 5 cards in hand, so... Next turn we get to Krasis for quite a bit. Hopefully we get to use the Negate too, so we get to 5 cards in graveyard. You know, when we hit the second black source, maybe we should have held the Fetid Pool. Seven? X is 5. It's pretty big. Ooh, those are good hits. Those are good hits. Alright, gain 3, in addition to the gain 2. Alright, gain 5. Kind of a 7-drop discard 2. Okay, what are we doing here? I think we're going to hold the Triome. The game might actually go that long. We need one more card to actually cast Uro, and then the opponent sees the writing on the wall. I'm Robbie Wong. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and we will catch you on the next one.